Hi there, I'm Nate, also known as Van Canna, and this is a quick overview of my SEO quick wins using Google Sheets and Google Search Console. So looking at SEO quick wins. So inside Google Search Console, you want to go to your performance report, and once you're in your performance report, you want to look at filters. So there's three areas that we're going to filter, and that is impressions in the blue and positions in the red. And you can see the little hamburger menu highlighted in green, and that's where you apply your impressions. You apply your filters, not your impressions. So for impressions, I usually pick between anything greater than 40 or 400. This depends on the size of your website. So if you've got a big website or a website that's ranking for a lot of search terms, and you're already getting a lot of good volume, then I'd stick at 400 or maybe even higher. But if you're maybe a new website or a small business, or just if your organic traffic isn't that strong, then you might not have many search terms, or those search terms might not have a lot of volume to them. So therefore, that's why I have that range of 40 to 400. The purpose of that is you want to get to the point where you have a reasonable amount of search terms that you can start investigating, but you've not got so many that you'll get lost and spending months and months trying to find some quick wins. Because the whole point of this is quick wins. Then position, anything greater than position 10. Reason for that is historically position 10 has been the bottom of the first page of the Google search results. So if you are greater than 10, that means you should be on the second page. And the reason we look at the second page is because this indicates that your website or your page that is ranking is relevant to the search term that people have searched for, but for certain reasons it's not good enough to appear on that first page. So it might be that the content's not good enough, the meta, you may simply not have enough backlinks or even internal links. These are all different reasons why your site might not appear on the first, or simply the competition is so much stronger than you are. Say if you're going up against big brands like Wikipedia, then that might be the reason why you're not on that first page. For now, it's just good to know why we're looking at positions greater than 10. Once you've set the filters up, you'll see there's a little 2 to show you've got 2 filters set, and we know that these now are appearing on the second page of Google. And as you can see, I've highlighted 4 search terms here which would be a good opportunity to target first, and they're all within the same field, so they are all related to SEO, and in particular they are local searches because there's a town in there. But as you can see, I'm getting anywhere from 200 to just under 700 searches in this 3-month period, but I don't have any clicks, and I'm also ranking between position 10 and position 19. So that shows me there's good opportunity there. And interestingly, the bottom half of this page has a number of terms that are also related to the top 4. So definitely indicates to me that targeting the Huddersfield SEO or the SEO Huddersfield would be a worthwhile endeavour. Now, you may find that you've got certain keywords that you're wanting to rank for, but they're not appearing in this report when you put it together. If that's the case, that doesn't matter. What I'd recommend is that you put those keywords on a longer term plan and focus on these quick wins that might help to improve the strength of your site, which would then let you use that as a stepping stone or a leapfrog to target those more competitive or stronger keywords. Now, working in Search Console is all well and good if you just want to do something quick, but I find working in Google Sheets, or if you have Microsoft Excel, I find that it's so much easier because you can save your searches, save your different filters, but you can also add more filters. And as you can see here, I have a traffic light system, which means that I'm just making things a little more visually easier to identify. So I definitely recommend that you export all of your keywords from Google Search Console and put them into one of these spreadsheet tools. Then what I tend to do is I'll append data from SEMrush for some of the keywords that I'm looking at, and I'll start looking down at the desired keywords that I want to target. And you can see here I've picked SEO Huddersfield, which is actually a little further down than what I'd normally look at. It's in position 24. But as you can see, the difficulty is only 14, which is quite low. and we're getting a lot of impressions, which shows that there's a lot of good search potential for this. But in particular, the reason I've picked this one is that it's what I would call a parent topic for some of the other search terms that we're appearing for higher up, such as SEO campaign Huddersfield SEO marketing Huddersfield. So by targeting that SEO Huddersfield, it means that we'd also be able to rank for the search terms that we're already appearing higher up for. So next, what I do is I take the query, the search term, and I go back into Search Console. We add it as a filter in the query filter, and we click on the pages, which is in the yellow, the query filter is in green, and that then tells me which page is ranking for this search term. Once I know which page is ranking, I can then go to that page and start doing an on-site audit to see what the strength of the page is and is in ways that we can make it rank better. I then want to also look at competitors, or rather the pages that are already ranking for the search term I'm targeting, but ranking on page 1, and do analysis of them to see what's the reason why. Have they got better backlinks? Is their content simply better? Are they matching the user's intent for the search term? Looking at all those kind of things. And then what I do is I'd put a plan together to try and rank this page. But this all here is beyond this course. If it's something you'd like help with, then by all means get in touch. So that was an intro to using Google Search Console for finding quick wins in SEO.